What's up, my lovelies? Welcome back to my channel. Today is such a beautiful day. As you can tell, change of scenery. I am outside actually, and I am at a very awkward position because I am sitting right next to my neighbor's view. Guys, let me show you. Yep, they can see me. The reason why I'm outside today is because such a beautiful day. No, I'm lying. Well, hakuna stima. It's around 4:30, and I am not the whole fancy YouTubers and successful ones yet. Kwa hivyo, sina ring light. Yes, and I said hakuna stima. It's dark inside, so I might as well go outside and make this video since I promised you guys that I'm gonna post it at 6. So yeah, why not? So today, a few hours ago, I posted a poll on Instagram and I asked you guys to vote between two types of videos, either Q&A and story time, what you guys want me to post, and majority of you guys voted for story time, so that is why we are here right now. If you do not follow me on Instagram, I'm gonna post it right here, Maggie_Njao. Please go follow me on Instagram. Stories, awesome pictures, great. I'm there like almost every single day, so yeah, you're not gonna miss me. Also, if you do not follow me on Facebook, you can go follow me on here at Maggie_Njao. Yes, and I'm not as much on there, but I try. So yeah, now let's get into the video. Okay, so this story video is this video is about me and somebody's son. The moral of the story is somebody's son left me at a hotel room alone and literally blocked me. I've never seen him again, never talked to him after leaving me at a hotel room, and that was that. In 2014, and I'm going to post like the first text he texted me on Facebook Messenger. I'll post that. So this guy, I'm not going to mention his name just because, but I don't care if you guys figure it out. No big deal. So this guy messaged me on Facebook and he was like, hey, what's up, and blah blah blah, you know, the typical messages people send you on Facebook. And that was 2014, and the date is actually 20th June. I'll try and zoom it so you guys can see. And yeah, he was texting me since then. At that time, I was actually dating. I was in a relationship, so I wasn't really interested. And he was in Kenya, I was in the US, so I was just like, it can't work, you know. And then the whole long distance thing, so this guy has been texting me all this time, and every time he would text me, I would not even respond. Then after some time, namhurumia, I text back. I'm like, man, hi, unataka, like, all you used to text me about is just hi, sijui we date, sijui you're pretty, and okay, in short, he just wanted to be in a relationship with me, which could not work because, like I said, I was in a relationship and he had the distance. So every year back from 2014, 2015, 16, 17, hadi 18. No, hadi 19, because I met him last year, 2019. So he would text me kila time. And then later on, I figured out like he was working with the UN, so he could travel, you know. So he would text me as like, hey, sijui what month I'm coming to Seattle, I'm coming sijui where. But still I was not interested. Even after I broke up my boyfriend, I just wasn't interested. Like, I was not physically attracted to him, you know. But yeah, I didn't know him. But yeah, that was it. So fast forward, I moved back to Kenya 2018, texting me. Now he's happy because I'm close and he's mostly in Kenya. It got to a point like, he started texting me on Instagram. I'll post that here too. I'll try and blur his name. He started texting me on Instagram again. Same stories, nothing interesting. Oh, Maggie, sijui nini, I wish I had you. Oh, the whole shebang. So he invited me at some like coffee shop somewhere. This is like after me rejecting his dates for like 2 times. So he invited me. He's like, I'm in Kenya for 2 weeks or like a month at Skumbuki. So it's like, okay. So me, I went, we met, Now I think the third time after Lenga, we met at this coffee shop. I got some coffee and he got some coffee, and we were talking, and he was really interesting actually. Like, he wasn't all that physical attractive, but his personality was actually cool. I liked it, and I was like, this is somebody I can actually hang out with, and blah blah blah. So I was really interested in like getting to know him and meeting again and the whole stuff. So he was like, how about, it was like on a Monday or Tuesday. He's like, how about we meet on next week on Friday? I was like, sure, why not? It's like, come to Kitengela, we'll meet Kitengela, let's just go clubbing, have a good time. And I was like, I'm so in. So that day came. We used to talk Kasimo or texting through the whole until the day came. So on Friday, oh my god, why? Friday came and I went to school as usual, and it was like 4, and I went to Kitengela. He invited me to Kitengela. I was like, okay. So me, I did not know much za Kitengela. So nikaambiwa ni this place, Railways. So I went to Railways, nikangoja. That time it took forever. I waited. He was like, oh, take a Uber, and I'm like, nah, mat ni cheaper, so much. I'm an economist. Me, I'm like that. I'm going to do that. So nikangoja mat till he came, and Mimi had the Kitengela. It's like 6ish, 7ish. We met. We went to a restaurant, had dinner, and yeah, that happened. It was good. So during this dinner, this guy opens up. What? I started regretting. He started telling me how he has 2 kids from 2 different baby mamas. I was like, okay. So he's like, sijui, the first one was stubborn, but the second one, sijui what happened. I'm like, isn't it red flags? I'm like, oh my goodness, what did I get myself into? But then I was like, you know what, it's okay. I still trusted him. I trusted that I'll be fine. So I'm like, okay. And Anipa story is like, oh, sijui, I have my kids, sijui anasomea wapi, international school. Like, he's trying to brag to me. At the same time, I'm like I give a shit. I don't. So after dinner, he's like, my mom came to visit me at my place in Kitengela. So because he lives in Kitengela. My mom came to visit me at my place in Kitengela, so we can't go there right now. How about we go get a hotel, freshen up, and then we can go to a club? I was like, okay. So as usual, you know, as a girl, if you know you're gonna spend the night, lazima ukuwe umejipanga, packed some clothes, you know, some all that stuff. So we went. No, before we went, he was sassy, still telling me how many baby mamas he has. I was like, okay. And then again, he's like, oh, Sijui, I went to this country, and then this white lady wanted us to date, and yeah, we were dating. But he's like, oh, this girl, sikuwa najua, she just wanted to have my babies, that way I can marry her and apate citizenship of being a Kenyan. I was like, okay, so now that one's pregnant too. She's like, yeah, she's pregnant with my twins, and she's coming to Kenya Street next week and staying with my mom. I got her house next. I'm like, this is a 3rd baby mama. Yes, this is the 2nd date. 3rd baby mama. It's at night. Have you started regretting? I do not know anybody in Kitengela. Me, I live Lemuru Road, Chanisemeni Kama Lemuru, so there's no way I was gonna go home. So I'm like, oh my god, you know what? Appa, it's just me and God. If this guy is a serial killer, I don't know, because there's no way I am taking this past this. There's no way I'm going to sleep with him, because I felt like that's what his thought was. So we went. I was like, okay. We ate, we went, freshened up in the hotel, and we were just chilling there, and he's telling me more stories about this Caucasian lady and his wives and his kids, and I'm like, okay. So I got to around 11 p.m. and I'm like, hey bro, see, we go out. Like, I'm already feeling sleepy, and the only way nitaja kwa sleepy is we go out. And the process again, we started talking again, more stories, ikakatsika. Like, we forgot even about going out. And he's like, no, I suggested, why don't we just buy drinks and come drink here? It was like at 12 p.m. I mean, a.m., like midnight. I was like, okay. So before that happened, he was like, "Oh, I want to date you." Oh, and he's on my story like, "Oh, Sujri, let's date. You seem like a nice lady. Our age difference is okay, perfect. I hope you don't mind about my wives and my kids. We're not together. I'm not together with the first one or the second one. I just support my kids. And then this third one, she just wanted to be a citizen, but she doesn't want to be married, like officially living together. She just wanted the citizenship." So he's trying to convince me to date him. So me, what I told him is like, I'm trying to be nice because I don't know if this guy's gonna murder me in a hotel room. So I was like, you know what? You seem like a really nice guy, and since you don't have any connection with these ladies, how about you do this? Because he told me he's going to what country on Tuesday the next week, and this is Friday. On Tuesday he's going back to his job because alikuwa ka break here. So I told him, how about when you go back, see, we'll still communicate. That way, ata mi nione you're serious. He was like, okay, see, Sri, I am so attracted to you and blah blah blah. In short, he wanted to sleep with me. He wanted to have sex, and I was like, no, we can't do that. I just met you, and you're going to this country, and I'm not even sure it's not like you just want to use me. I'm not sure. So we're not gonna do that. How about we just get to know each other, chill, drink, and you go back to wherever you need to go to work, and then we're gonna keep communicating. And since you come back to Kenya a lot of times, we're gonna continue dating. And he was like, okay, Sawa, let me go get us some drinks. It's like, okay. So it was 12, like I said, almost 1. So he took his jacket, and he had some Tic Tacs, and he left them over there because I was snacking on them, and he left. So me, I'm like, okay, see, I'm in there 2 drinks. What? This nigga never came back. He never came back. I was there. I called him like, I don't know, like every 30 minutes. I would call him because I'm like, Kwani, it's Kitengela town, so there's so many wines and spirits that you can just go and come back. So I'm like, this guy, like, where is he? I call him in Alia like mteja, and literally it started like ringing mteja like since like 30 minutes after he left, because I called to ask him, ulifika or something. Mteja, I was like, maybe something bad happened. Like, I started being worried. I didn't even think that I was ditched in a hotel room. I started getting worried, and I called him, and then obviously I was so sleepy, so I was sleeping, but then I can't sleep because it's bothering me in my mind. I'll sleep for like an hour, wake up, I'm like, oh shit, take my phone, call Mteja, Ivo. And then I remember that the next day on Saturday I had classes till like midday. So it's 6 a.m. I wake up and I'm like, I was ditched. But then again, I don't want to judge. So I'm like, maybe something really bad happened to him. So I'm going to keep on trying until I get to him, At least if you ditched me, sawa. So embarrassing for me to accept. I never thought like that would happen to me. But sasa, what am I going to do? So I called him all day, the whole of Saturday. He did not even answer. So at 2, after school, and I came home, I got home, I saw that, the message with, like somebody turned on their phone. So immediately I saw that message. I called him back, and he's like, hello, I'm in the hospital. What happened yesterday? I'm like, what happened yesterday? You tell me what happened. So he was like, let me call you in a few. He hang up. So when he hang up, I'm here thinking, wait, maybe he thinks that I drugged him or something. Like, we didn't even drink anything. We only ate at the restaurant. So what really happened? So I'm here shocked. I'm so shocked. And I texted him. I'm like, okay, if you can't talk right now, text me. He's like, hey, I'm in the hospital. What happened? I passed out. Nimejipata tu hosi. I'm like, oh my goodness, are you okay? Like, I was worried, like sick. It's not even about knowing him, but I was the last person who was with him. So yeah, that happened, and I'm out there worried. And then I tried calling him again, and then the phone is off. His phone was completely off. So I was like, you know what, I still have his Instagram and his Facebook. Let me go text him there. Maybe simu ilikufa, maybe his phone died. So ciego on Instagram blocked, Facebook blocked. I was like, what? It hit me on the face and I'm like, I was ditched because I did not sleep with him. So since 2014, this nigga, somebody's son, has been, that's all has been in his mind. Since 2014, trying to get to me, never happened, never even met. And the moment we met, he just wants to sleep with me. And since it did not happen, thank God for the red flag that he told me, he ditches me just because of that. I mean, what kind of person is that? He's a grown-ass man, he has kids, women he's been with, and you ditch me in a hotel room. You know, thank God that hotel room was, you pay before you actually go in. So I would have been left with some, I don't know how much, because he paid for that. I don't know. At least I had enough, like, for me. Like, going to Kinangela back, like, catering for everything that I needed, but not for a freaking hotel room. So that's what happened, and up to date, he's blocked me. Thank God I did not even delete this whole conversations, because I was like, it's so embarrassing. I can't even believe that this nigga ditched me, and he blocked me, meaning he actually ditched me. Nothing really happened to him, because if something happened to him, he would not have ditched me at all. He would have like reached out again another day and be like, hey, sorry, this happened. But this grown ass man did that. So immature. But you know what, that happened, it's like a year ago. That was like June, the month of June, just before my birthday, like a time like right now. Yes. And I was ditched at a hotel room. So that is my story. It was really embarrassing for me to talk about, like, because I could not, it's not that bad, but I could not believe that that really happened to me. You know, you hear these stories from other people, but I never believed and I never thought that a guy would ditch me. So months later, that's when I told my sister and my best friend. They were laughing at me. It's like, guy, Aki, that happened to you. And I'm like, imagine. But anyway, so I, Margaret Njao, I was ditched at a hotel room by somebody's son. Yeah. Anyway, I really hope that was worth the wait. I really hope you guys enjoyed this story time. I will have more. I really have a lot of things that have happened to me, but some I'd rather keep them a secret until I'm ready to talk about. But yeah, I was ditched by this motherfucking guy who he has never unblocked me up to now. It's a year now, because this was last year. Because I think he's ashamed. Because like, how dumb. Like, if you just wanted to sleep with me, you could have played and be nice, and maybe eventually it would have happened. Or you didn't have to tell me about your wives and kids. You would have waited for that to happen and then tell me. But who is God? Who is God? God got me. That is the end of my story time. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, let me know on the comment section down below. Let me know what's embarrassing, what if something like that has ever happened to you. Let me know what's your worst moments, what's your most embarrassing moments. Let me know, guys, and I will definitely see you in my next video. That will be a Q&A, so I'm going to post on Instagram so that you guys can ask me questions. So make sure you follow me on Instagram and on Facebook. That way you guys can ask me any questions you want. No filter, I promise. All the damn questions. So there's that, and I will see you guys in my next video. Please do not forget to share, subscribe, and comment, and also like. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye.